Hi everybody, I'm Adi Wilmot. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Today you join us on a ride through the beautiful Lincolnshire countryside. Country roads, sunshine, you don't get much better than this. So sit back, relax, get yourself a nice cup of coffee and enjoy the ride and enjoy the video. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy this video, let's get this bit out of the way. Please subscribe, hit the bell, then you'll be in future videos. This does help us a lot, and it also makes it worthwhile for us to be making these videos for you. Again, thank you so much for watching. Sit back, relax and enjoy. The road we're on at the moment is the main road from Ollerton to Newark. This goes through Tattersall. I find this ideal because there's a green hut at Ollerton that we like to call in and have a bit of a breakfast or a bacon cob and a cup of coffee, and then we can set off. Obviously to get over to Lincoln from where we are we need to go through Newark and that way, and so you join us on this very road that I enjoy, and there's been other people that have mentioned that they also enjoy this road and they travel it themselves. There's quite a few off-roads to this as well, taking you through little villages and little towns, and you can nip over towards Southall, and it's a brilliant little road to get onto. They have restricted it now down to 15. You do need to be a little bit careful because they do have a habit of putting the odd speed trap in. So here we go again. Okay, we just come into Tattersall here. It's a lovely little village, quite a quaint place. There used to be a fantastic little pub restaurant. Used to be on the left hand side. They used to do a bite night here. Unfortunately it seems to have disappeared. There is, however, I believe it's been taken over as an Indian restaurant. I've not tried it, but if you have tried it, can you leave in the comments what it's about? I do like a nice Indian, and if it's good then it might be worth a try. So if you've tried the Indian restaurant in Tattersall, give us a shout out. Let us know what it's like, what you thought of it, including things like prices as well, because obviously everybody likes a bit of a bargain, don't we? You join us today on our GSXR 1000L7. It's totally comfortable, absolutely love it. Big GSXR fan. I've had quite a few of them in the past and absolutely love this one. Teresa's quite happily sat on the back, thoroughly enjoying herself, and she also finds this bike very comfortable even as a pillion. So there you go, sports bikes do it for us. If anybody's interested, we are looking at testing riding some more bikes this year, 2022. We're actually thinking of taking a Harley out for the day. We're going to have a little chat with Harley World and we'll see if they'll lend us a bike for the day, just to get the experience. I've spoken to quite a few people who have Harleys and they all say exactly the same: if you haven't tried one, don't knock it. So in fairness to them and to us, I think that's exactly what we should do. Go and give one a try. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank absolutely everybody that leaves comments on our videos. I do try to either answer them or at least like them. We don't get that many, and that makes it a bit easier for us to manage. So So thank you so much for your comments. We've had some fantastic ones of bikes we reviewed, and people have said that they've enjoyed the content and found it useful. We've done the pillion reviews as well, which we like to do. Obviously that's helpful to people as well, which we're absolutely we are so grateful that you are enjoying the videos we're making. So yeah, keep tuning in, keep posted. If you are actually thinking of buying a bike and you'd like our opinion on it, let us know in the comments and we'll see if we can go and get one, and we'll just give it a little video on just to see what we think of it, and hopefully that might help you yourself as well. So any comments, gratefully received. Thank you so much. One of the things we do like to bring up onto you is things that like running costs of vehicles, especially at the moment with fuel prices being the way they are. This GSXR 1000, driven around pretty normally at normal road speeds, sticking to speed limits and everything, is returning over 50 to the gallon. At the moment it's showing 54 to the gallon at a GSXR 1000. Yes, I know if I took it on a track it'd go down to about 20, but it's not the point. I don't buy it for what it can do. I didn't buy it for what it can do. I bought it for the way it makes me feel. And the way it makes me feel is amazing, which is what motorcycling is all about. And at that, I'm still getting over 50 to the gallon. What a fantastic machine. Let me know what yours do as well. You know, just again, leave us some comments and tell me what you're riding. Tell me what you like. See if you got a GSXR 1000 that you'd like to tell me about, especially any of the ones from before. Always interested, so give me a shout out, let me know what you got. We're also very interested in all the makes and models. You know, whatever you've got, we are interested in it, especially like I say, with the prices of things the way they are at the minute. You know, we all need to get a bit of value for money. So yeah, what does your Fireblade do to the gallon, or your R1, or your GS BMW, or whatever you've got? Give us a shout, let us know. Well, we certainly managed a big fantastic day today for this. Beautiful sunshine, absolutely stunning colours. Very impressed with this camera. This is not my GoPro, this is my 8-man, which we managed to get set up, and to be fair, I think actually the picture quality is better than the GoPro. Can't say for sure, but that's the way it feels to me. The GoPro, I found sometimes it's a bit bitty. It is only the Hero 7. I know they've come on a long way with the newer ones, but you know, every time they bring one out, it's another £400 or £500 you've got to part with. This 8-man was about £90, I think it was. It's very, very impressed at the moment with the picture quality. So might be finding that we'll be using this one more in the future. The 8-man, which is the A87, battery life absolutely blows the GoPro out the window. The GoPro lasts about 30-35 minutes on a battery life. Oh, just a quick one, this turning on the right hand side here, that takes you down towards Kelham. If you drop down there, it's a nice little twisty road, it takes you all the way down to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, turn right, and then you can get yourself off towards Southall, again through all the nice country lanes. Anyway, back to the 8-man. Yeah, against the GoPro, at the moment I think the picture quality is equal if not better. And battery life, I think the 8-man lasts over an hour on a battery. It might even be a bit longer than that. The GoPro always seems to run out. Whenever I go out on the bike, I always seem to run out of power on it. 8-man, and it just doesn't. Take a couple of batteries with me, and it just seems about time we come for a stop or whatever we need to do, just put a new battery in and off we go. Also, somebody has mentioned to me about the Acaso V50 camera. I've not been able to read much about it or many write-ups at the moment. If you've had any dealings, or you've used one, or you know someone who's got one and they've used it, let me know what the quality of the picture's like on that. The actual figures is pretty much the same as the 8-man, you know, but then again, who knows when you actually come to using it. So if you've used this Picasso V50, let me know in the comments please, because I really am quite interested in looking into that one, because at the moment I'm not going to update the GoPro. I'm just not going to do that. I think I'm just going to use the GoPro for other things. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good camera. We've got some amazing footage from it. I might even just stick it on the back to show back footage, but to be absolutely fair, I think, you know, we're going to struggle with that. Right, we'll come down to the bottom of this road. We're going to turn right here and head towards Newark. I don't know if many of you do any camping or anything, sort of caravanning or anything like that. There's a campsite just on the left hand side around this bend. We've been to it a couple of times. It's the Lakes. The name of it absolutely has gone. We've been there, like I say, a couple of times. I would say it's the cheapest place to take your caravan, but it's absolutely excellent. Very quiet, very peaceful, very enjoyable, especially with a bottle of wine. Smeaton's Lakes, that's what it is, Smeaton's Lakes. So if you are interested in getting your caravan away for a couple of days, or pitching a tent up, they do electrical cup, or you can just park yourself in the field, which is obviously a bit cheaper. But yeah, it's well worth it. It is if you want to relax anyway. Just on the left hand side, just here, look. Smeaton's Lakes, I remembered it, I'm dead chuffed about that. Right, we're just coming to the sugar beet factory, and this is the only drawback with Smeaton's Lakes. If the wind's in the wrong direction, it smokes a bit. Right, we're just coming to the main York Roundabout. If any of you have not been to Newark before, it's a really nice day out. You can have a walk down through the canal. They've got the old, I think it's a castle they've got there. The shops are still some that are quite old and ancient, and they're worth looking into. Some of the buildings, if you're into architecture, Newark's a lovely place, absolutely lovely. So if you fancy a day out, nip out to Newark. I'm sure you'll have a really good time, and there's a Witherspoons there as well, so it's not too expensive. I can't believe how kind these car drivers are being to us. It's so nice to see that they're looking in the mirrors and seeing us and having some respect for us. So if any of you car drivers happen to be watching this, thank you very much. Okay, so what we've done now is we've actually cut off all the main dual carriageway major roads, and we're now into the Lincolnshire roads. This road is the main one that goes through to Tattersall. It's one we travel. We used to use it as the old Sleaford Road going to Skegness many years ago. Now we tend to go the quicker way for some reason. I don't know why. I'm probably going to start using this road again, to be honest with you. I don't know what this next village is called. Hopefully you might see it as we're driving through, but you need to be extra careful. It drops down to 30 miles an hour, and as you go around, I think it's the left bend, there is a speed camera waiting for you. So just be very aware of that. So you can enjoy yourself up to it, but make sure you are careful when it comes down to the camera. I love the Lincolnshire countryside. I absolutely love the villages. There's so much to see. It's one of the beauties, really, I suppose, going along. If you're going along at the speed limits, you get to see a lot more. So one of the things the VFR was excellent for, because you're more sat upright, you used to see a lot more. Like I said, we still haven't come away from the idea of having another one. That speed camera's just here, look on the left. It catches you both ways. It didn't used to, but it does now. And these little idyllic villages I think are fantastic. It's worth the ride out just to see them. Sometimes I like to stop and have a little wander around, which I might do a bit more of that in the future, to be honest with you. Take you on some more rides out and take you to some other places. Just give you some ideas of where to go yourselves. Maybe you haven't thought of this road, and if you haven't, well, there you go, have a go at it. It opens up in a minute and it's quite open plain, which I think is, all the Boston Lincolnshire roads are like this. I think they're absolutely brilliant. I'd love you to comment on some of your roads, especially around Lincolnshire, Boston, Newark, any roads that you go down, maybe we haven't thought about yet, and we'd like to try them out. I mean, you're just looking around, oh, it's just gorgeous. The absolute colours that we've got, the things that we can see, it's, I love motorcycling. It doesn't give you a better feeling than this. This is one of the reasons why we're doing the videos, it's so that we can look back on them and just think, we did that. It just, even looking back on it makes me feel excited that I'm going to be doing that again, and I can pick this road again. And it's not like watching your telly, really, is it? Watching all the repeats. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. And like I say, today we've seen a lot of motorists that have had a lot of respect for us, which is, you know, sometimes it surprises me, but it's nice to know they are out there looking for us. There's a lot of things going around on social media at the moment telling people to, oh, be careful, watch for motorcyclists and stuff. Maybe it's working, or maybe they just generally are like that. This massive open plain is fantastic. I hope you're enjoying watching this as much as I enjoyed riding it. I really, really do. Sometimes on our videos we might mention, like we did earlier, the Green Hut, or we actually, down here as you go towards Tattersall, there's a little, obviously Tattersall Lakes, there's a little pull-in, like a picnic area, and they do drinks and stuff like that. There's no sponsors on this channel, nobody sponsors us at all. We just mention the number so that it's your information. So if you're coming down this road and you fancy a cup of tea or, you know, something to eat, then you can pull in. So please don't think we're doing anything for financial gain, because we're not. No, certainly not at the moment. I don't think that's ever going to happen for us. So, again, there's another village this side. That house in front. Oh, I bet he hates motorcyclists, especially for this bend. Another one that's got a speed limit on it. No actual static cameras on this one. Not quite sure. Sometimes you'll find somebody sitting waiting for you, shall we say. The bike is beautiful. It's running absolutely stunningly. Last year I was a bit disappointed because we test rode the V-Strom 1050. If you want to check that video out, I think I would have actually loved one. Unfortunately, it didn't suit Teresa as a pillion. And that's no disrespect to the bike. I don't think it's a biggish bike, and I would have thought it'd been set up better for a pillion, to be honest with you. We felt it wasn't, and I would have actually loved one of those. So, and I think on a day like today, doing this paddling around, fantastic. So yeah, never mind, eh? Just one of those things. You never know, they might change it in the future. They might make it a bit different. This village, again, lovely, idealistic, and then you get a tractor sales place on your right hand side. Right, usually they can sit around here. Oh no, yeah, that's kind of where they sit. Just waiting for you to open up once you come around the bends. And again, we open up into beautiful roads, nice sweeping bends. Oh, it's great. Absolutely brilliant. I love my bike. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try and do a few more of these videos. We'll see how well this one goes down and if you enjoy it. Like I say, if you do, please let us know. Because where we are, we're smack in the middle, and we've got the Derbyshire Dale sort of to the right and Lincolnshire and Boston to the left. So that I know I've got some routes around Matlock and Oakerthorpe and around there. And it's Grimethorpe Calf. Might have a ride out to there and show you the roads going up to that. So yeah, just let us know what you like, and as obviously we'll do some bike ones. This video I've done a bit differently. I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping the sound's a bit better for everybody, and let us know, because like I said, I've got lots and lots of routes. Also, something else we thought about, and just let me know if you think it's something you might like. We were thinking about if anybody wants to have themselves filmed while they're riding. There's no charge for it, just come out for a ride with us, we'll film it and we'll make a video of it, and then you can see yourself riding along on your own bike. So again, that's something else that maybe we can look into and see what we can do. Or if anybody just fancies coming for a ride with us, you're more than welcome. So I'll tell you what we're going to do now. I think we're just going to sit back and just let you have a listen to the engine purring. I'll tell you one of the things I've noticed about doing these videos, when you look back at the footage, you don't half look like you're going slow. I'm not saying I'm going really quick, but to be fair, I mean, it does make you look like you're going very, very slow. Or maybe I am just going slow. don't know about all of you, but I'm ready for a cup of tea. I'm hoping you've enjoyed this ride through. We're just getting ourselves towards Tattersall now, and I think this is where somewhere is Tattersall Lakes. Anyway, we're just pulling into the picnic area that we mentioned earlier, and this is the one where you can get yourselves a burger or a coffee or an ice cream in the summer, or really whatever you want. So nice seating areas around in here. We've not used it very often. Again, it was one of the things we used to use going to Skegness, and like I say, there's a nice little hut there and nice place for you to get yourself a bite to eat. So we're going to take a break now, and we're going to have a nice cup of tea, and we'll see you in a little while. Oh, what a ride. Well, welcome back. Fully refreshed. Nice cup of tea, bacon sandwich, that went down an absolute treat. It appears that the hut has actually been taken over. Lovely couple of ladies in there, and recommend it. Highly recommend it. So if you fancy something and you're on this main road through Tattersall, and you fancy a break when you way to Skegness or Boston or wherever you're going, then I highly recommend that you try it. No, bless you, thank you. So, and not too expensive either. Right, we're not got a lot of the ride left, not too much anyway, and the video will be going on quite long enough. I don't really know what's an ideal amount of length. Maybe this might be a bit too long, but again, let me know if you want longer videos or nicer roads or whatever you need. Okay. Oh wow, I love it when the trees come over the road. Don't do much for the camera, mind you, but it's good for the, good for the road. On this road, I can't actually remember exactly where it is, but if you're interested in aviation, there's an aviation museum. It's very easy to spot because as you're going up to it, there's a great big propeller leaning against a tree. So if you are into that sort of thing, aviation and stuff, then there's a nice museum down here. I've never been to it, I can't comment on it, but it's there, so it might be worth a visit. If you have been there, again, I know I keep saying it and I keep trying to convince you to put comments in about anything. If you've been to this aviation museum just on the right hand side, then please let us know what it's like, what you thought of it. Is it good value for money? Is it worth going to? Or is it a bit small and nothing there? I have absolutely no idea, but again, it is there. Just look out for the big propeller. Okay, we're just about coming to the end of this road, which is the main Tattersall road. This is coming to the sort of Boston to Skegness road. At the end of this road there is like a cafe on the left hand side just before you get to the junction. My only complaint about it is it's very, very expensive. A lot of people tend to use it. I don't think they're really catering for bikers. I think they're more catering for passers-by or whatever. This one on the left hand side here, like I say, I've been in there. The food was okay. Having said that, I felt that the prices were expensive, so just be aware of that. Try it for yourself. The last time I tried it was a long time ago, so it could have changed hands. It could be completely different now. So I wouldn't say don't use it. I'm just saying my experience of it a long time ago, and obviously because of that I haven't used it since. So if you have used it, and here we go for the comments again, let me know. And if you found it reasonable and it was okay, then happy days. Okay everybody, well I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we've enjoyed riding it. This road obviously is going to take us down to the roundabout, the big Spa petrol station is, and then turn right and go straight to Skegness. I'm going to end this video now. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, all those that subscribed, all those that comment for us and support the channel. Please look after yourselves, take care, ride safe, and have a great riding season this year. All the best to you all. Bye bye.